Wow.
Back outside, boys. We ready to die. Oh, we need our mics. Do we need our mics? What's up? What's going on? We're finally on YouTube.
It's about time.
It's about time. We got the time.
You know what? We made it just on time.
It's about time we made the time.
Right.
Because you have to make the time.
Exactly.
Well, what brings us here today?
Let's see. 2023.
Okay.
Let's just talk about
We
it.
got new goals. We have to create new goals and conquer new goals and actually achieve these goals.
Right. Because we're too grown for excuses. We're here to give you tips on how to jumpstart your fitness goals.
Your fitness journey. This is a lifelong journey. We have to start off with that, right?
Yes.
This is a lifelong journey. This is nothing that you see an end to. This is a life sentence. And that alone is a rare aspect, right? Like, it's rare where you have to do something for the rest of your life. We usually pick and choose what we do for the rest of our lives. And this is something that should be a necessity. If it hasn't already, that's okay. Now is the time to start. Now is the time to pick it up. Tip number 1 is align your mental goals with your physical goals.
Yes. We thought long and hard about this one.
Yes, long and hard. We get so tied up in what we want to look like at the end of it all. We don't hardly ever think about where we need to be mentally to get there. It takes discipline. So you need to have mental discipline to get to where you want to get to physically. It doesn't mean that it's like all this structure and all this it's hard because people say discipline and it makes you feel like you don't want to do it. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can see why someone will be like, yo, I don't want it. Because us as full-on like Americans, we get thrown off by that.
Yeah.
So in a sense, you just want to make sure you align your mental with your physical. That's it. Just align your mental and your physical. Make sure that you are where you need to be mentally to get to where you need to be physically. If there are still so many other things in your life that you feel like you have to handle to be able to be clear-minded, to even think about a physical goal, then get there first.
Yes.
Before you even
Focus
hop
on
into
those
that.
mental goals.
Yeah,
Yes.
before you even hop into the physical aspect of
Because
it. You won't lose your weight if you are mentally stressed. You won't lose your weight if you don't sleep. You won't lose your weight if you're stressing a toxic ass relationship. Okay?
Yes.
So please handle that before you even think about what you want to look like on the other side.
But it can also work vice versa because if you work on your physical health, it can help your mental health so much.
Yes.
These two things are so aligned. So when you are thinking of one, think of the other as well.
Yep.
So number 2 that we have down here for you is really envisioning your fitness routine. This means really sitting down and being realistic with yourself and thinking about what your routine is going to look like in order for it to fit your lifestyle. Sometimes we literally feel like we have to work out 5 times a week, 5 to 7 times a week.
That's not realistic, girl.
To reach our goals.
Don't do it.
If this doesn't fit your lifestyle, it doesn't fit your lifestyle. It's never going to happen.
You must have the time.
Yes.
If you're going to work out 5 days a week. Like, let's start little. Not little, but let's start reasonable.
Yes.
And adjust.
Yes.
So if that means starting off 2 days a week, then do that.
2 days a week is perfect. If you match that up with taking a grocery store visit and then really just making out a grocery list of, healthier options to add to your cart for the week, that is perfect. Those 2 things paired together is literally gonna be
a great jump start. That's the perfect jump start.
Yes.
2 days a week at the gym and going to the grocery store and making and feeding yourself.
And keeping that consistent for a month,
you'll promise. Key.
You'll feel amazing.
And I feel like we're talking about finding your routine.
Yes.
So making it realistic, making it look like your own lifestyle, your own routine, not anyone else's. Like we said before. Focus
if
and
you don't
zoom
see
in.
yourself doing it, then you're not going to do it. Actually see
Put
yourself
there.
going to the grocery store. Actually try to envision what kind of workout routine you want to do or try out.
The book Atomic Habits says, tell yourself who you want to be already.
Yes.
So I am a person who works out.
Yes.
So tell yourself that I am a person that works out twice a week. I am a person that cooks for myself. I am a person that doesn't rely on restaurant food to feed me every day. That alone would change. So it would change your lifestyle drastically.
Even if you don't like vegetables. I'm a person that likes vegetables.
And then you'll find vegetables.
And then you go buy vegetables and you might look up recipes that make vegetables taste better to you.
That's a whole nother story for another day, girl.
Ooh, coming from a chef.
For real. Tip number 3. Making changes in your atmosphere and environment to get to where you need to get to.
That's huge.
Okay? Share with people around you what your future and your near future is going to look like.
Yes.
Share with them what you got going on. Express to them, hey, I can't go out to eat as many times as I'm used to. I have goals that I really want to achieve. And this is only if you already passed the first tip, which was you need to mentally be there.
Yeah.
If you are not mentally there, then you're not going to sacrifice these things. So remember that. If you're not willing to sacrifice these things, you need to get back to number 1, baby.
Yes.
Back to number 1.
Because anything that someone says is going to get to you.
Yes. And you have to be mentally
it's the
strong.
people closest to you that's going to reel you into the other direction.
Girl.
And maybe they're not doing it out of spite. Maybe it's because they're just not living that life.
And they love you and they want to be selfish with you. They want your time. And that's understood. But switch it up. Switch dynamic. Find different things to do together.
Set that boundary.
For real. Find different things. Find active ways to spend time together, not just sitting and drinking and eating. Come on now. You're better than that.
Things, yes.
I promise there's more than that.
Yes, so definitely atmosphere is everything while reaching your goals. So just as much as you can envision yourself being successful, also think about, be realistic, what does your environment look like right now?
Yes.
And what changes are you going to have to make in order to reach your goals?
And it's okay if they're just small little changes. Just make small changes.
Even if it's like you work an office job and you know that they bring donuts every Friday, what are you going to do to set yourself up to not eat those donuts on Friday?
You bring your own snacks, sis.
Yes. Be that fresh little shorty or her little Ziploc bag of vegetables and fruit.
Girl, or you can do like cacao nibs and bring yogurt.
Yeah.
It can
kill that craving.
Or freaking find some protein sweet snacks. They have them.
Yeah, and bring them for the office as well.
Right.
Be part of the movement.
Bake some protein snacks.
Yeah, be cute with it.
If you're a cook or a chef or a baker.
With putting an emphasis on nutrition.
Tip number 4, putting an emphasis on nutrition.
That's huge. Nutrition is everything. Even if you're not moving your body and you're literally just feeding things that have life to it, you will feel 10 times better.
Yes. We have a guide that we're gonna give you so you can download, so you can figure out how many calories you should be eating in a day. That will be a great way to start your nutrition. And figuring out how many calories you need to eat in a day would allow you to stay on track. You'll download the MyFitnessPal app and you'll track down what you need to eat and what it looks like for a day of eating for you, so you can learn your body and learn what works for you and what doesn't. Everyone's different. Something that might work for you might not work for someone else. So there's no cookie cutter meal plan that we can ever write someone. You have to really just listen to your body and ask questions and never stop learning.
Yes.
Your body, and there's tons of research out there. Look things up, become intrigued, make this your life.
Yes.
Every client that we worked with has made this their life. They've made time for it, right? So don't allow excuses to get in the way on why you're making not the best decisions on what you're feeding your body.
Take control.
Take control.
You deserve it.
You deserve it.
At least
most importantly, you deserve it.
We love you guys. I hope that this helps with your new fitness journey for the new year. And it's never too early to start, so you can start now if you're watching it.
And it's
before
never
the
too
new
late,
year.
sis.
And it's never too late, even if you're clicking on this mid-year, or if you're clicking on it next year. It's never too late.
Just start, girl. Just start. Let us know if you have any questions.
We love you guys.